Hey everybody, my name is Lewis and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing Understanding Part 1 and Part 2. This in Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've done Trust 1 and Trust 2 the other 2 days ago. However, I'll be doing these two in two separate videos, but I'm going to post them in the same day. So without further ado, let's just start instantly with Understanding Part 1. I'm really excited for this one because it has the it has Yuri and Sayori, which are my favorite characters, if that makes any sense to you. Oh, sorry. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. Is it Yuri? A face that seems familiar. Hey, it's Yuri! They all flabbergasted. Sayori eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her, it's the girl! It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is no other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to... What is this beat, bro? This goes crazy. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. It's happening, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica and this is Sayori. And we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far. But, what's your name by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here, you don't have to be good enough. Oh, do you want to have a seat? Would love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori and this is Monica. Sayori, I already... Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Huh. Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Yes, have you heard of the Annabelle Dupont? I can't say I have. Oh well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her fifth book, and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. That's cute. You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways, Sayori silently asking for help. I'd love to. Sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I am so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid, I left all my other books in the locker. I should have bought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True, okay, I'll go get the first one then. Oh my gosh, she's gonna get a freaking 800-page encyclopedia. Yuri exits the clubroom in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid. That's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it will be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun. Sorry. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but if this is her only interest, doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get her to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point out things out like that, Sayori. Just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, do you know what? You'd probably be great if helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice. Probably gonna need all the time I can get. Well, I mean, she's gonna bring the whole Isaac Asimov and everything. Well, it's not Isaac Asimov. I'm stupid. Fuck me, guys. I'm a literal. I am R-worded. She taps her finger against the dauntedly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right after the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which combined with her short time gone indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things that you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously interjects. Well, I wasn't thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more? You know, it's like, if we're gonna be reading this together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down and looks at her book, and then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glances at Monica. Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid, I got too nervous I couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. Oh, look at that. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that was probably irrational. Wait, well, that was totally all my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interrupt things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Aw, that makes me happy. Proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. Never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Knives. Sayori pauses, a look of concern appears on her face. How about I tell you something about I'm into, then you can tell me about something you're into? I suppose that'll be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into crafty things, like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I kept buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, that's something I'm kinda silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors, glue, and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. I guess I'm into nature? I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck with me, right? No, wait. You're stuck with me now. I'm not. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There. Now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten caught out. I like going out in the woods or to the park, just places where you can walk or sit and not have many people around. It's peaceful. It's true. It's peaceful and it's fucking beautiful. And you should do that too. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would have never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip through your fingers. She continued the conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus her own work, but but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was open upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So are you two going to be starting on that book next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just thought. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know, it made me happy. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here, with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? Kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of the new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Epic! W's. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way into the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. She opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. Sorry. Again. The coughs are getting me. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri suddenly nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. She tilts her head, unsure of what exactly Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean the way I got overexcited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was just cute how excited you are. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. Already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable stretches between the two of them. Waiting. Well, the thing is, we don't have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. You know, like as a club activity, that would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and now you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to... Wait, I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Portrait of Markov? Oh, Duskbell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's Duskbell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now. Alright, I should probably get some paper. You grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? I mean, yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. It should be specifically helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides this is probably the best for what it did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, please. You try to... Sorry again. You try to dismiss the compliment, but she can hide her smile and light blush. You can generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! She rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Now she's shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. The reminder diverged between them, the two of them get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of she details the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectation, Yuri's eloquently guides her through it in a way such as it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident the world building aspect of the story is not just the story itself, it's one that Yuri finds her passion leading towards. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? I like poetry and stuff like that. The things I like, just putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. I enjoy poetry. I think there's an appendix that includes some kind of kingdom's written works like poetry and folk songs. No way! Haha. Yuri giggles, feeling Sayori hard with happiness when she realizes it's the first time when she's heard Yuri's laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anything, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Sayori jots Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kinda glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips through her few first pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But silence only lasts a few moments before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Ah, well, in that context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayori turns the page. Are these footnotes? A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the tense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Wait, are they really talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here. Talking about the past, these paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to someone often, even adding to them. But her reduction in question comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here from now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. Oh god. Maybe she's gonna get better, but you know. So what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see the way you do. The relaxation Yuri expression fades. I see. We quietly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Huh? Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sayori's left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Droned and guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Ah, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Maybe she wasn't maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough. I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Oh man, that's fucking sad. That's sad.